You started in porn, and then what happened with that after you started making videos helping guys?
I got cancelled from porn is what happened.
Oh yeah.
Real fast.
They're like, you're taking away our customers, man.
It wasn't even really that to start with. It was more like the red pill stuff, you could say, because the porn industry is very liberal, very left-wing, very feminist heavy. So when you start speaking the truth about male-female dynamics, you start talking about things with a bit more nuance. You don't think men are all these big, bad, evil guys. If you don't think all men are like rapists, if you don't think the patriarchy rules the world, and we might perhaps live in a society that's a little bit more catered towards
Women.
pandering to women, that tends to rub them up the wrong way. To be fair, it was one tweet that I made that got me uber cancelled, which was, if she calls herself a queen, a princess, or a bad bitch, then she's probably not relationship material. And
I think I've seen that clip.
That went like super viral.
No, yeah, when you told me that really stood out. I still remember, is like you said, is even going back to caveman days, is like if a guy wanted to separate himself from the tribe, he would be able to survive on his own and protect himself. And that's why guys are able to come up with their own ideas and beliefs, and they can stand for it. The thing is, women, even if they do have their own ideas and beliefs, they cannot stand for it or fight for it.
Yeah.
And so if they were to leave the tribe, they would die. Like, they couldn't survive on their own. And so they would have to choose either a strong man or another strong society that fits those belief systems. And that's why so many women nowadays, they either choose society's beliefs or they choose a strong man's beliefs, and that's it.
I'll take an even more extreme approach to that as well. You could make the argument that women do not inherently have rights even though we give them rights in society.
We give them all of them.
The argument for this is because they cannot enforce those rights through violence. They have
to take away sex.
Well, the only rights that women have in society today are enforced by other men enforcing it with violence.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for example, if we have a society, let's not say like we have today, but if we had a small tribe or whatever, or we had a small localized community, the men are the ones who are going to enforce the rules and the privileges and the right. And they do that through violence, let's be honest. That's how things get enforced. That's how we make things happen. And so any rights that are then given to a woman is only enforced through the males reinforcing it with violence. The women cannot do that themselves. And comfort is where like men go to die. Like nothing is ever gained from as a man from being like quote unquote comfortable or sedated. Not to say you can't relax and chill out every now and then, and like actually, you can enjoy some time with your bros. You can enjoy, by all means, you can enjoy some time cuddling up with your girl on the couch watching Netflix. But if that is your life, if you're living for sedation, if you're living for comfort, that's a fucking problem. You need to be living in the pursuit of things. That's usually where you're uncomfortable because you're pushing your boundaries, right? You're pushing a comfort zone all the time, and that's where you see the growth. That's where you see all the magic happen.
Yeah, that's why I put video games and porn in the same category of just instant gratification. Like, same thing with video games, you don't have to work hard, you don't have to really do any physical labor or even think that much. You just play the game and it's like a lined path. And the same thing with porn is like you're getting what you really intended for sex, but you're getting it very quickly just from yourself without any of the effort. And so that's the thing, is like it's both of those same things are in the same category of, instead of guys going out and learning about girls and going out there and risking rejection, he just pulls out his phone and jerks off.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing though, is like it makes it better for the guys who are willing to sacrifice the video games, the porn, the junk food. Like you said, is most guys are simps, most guys are average. And so for the guys who can cut out that average lifestyle, you're already above 97% of guys right off the bat. Like, it's not that hard.
100%. The interesting thing with the porn stuff, right? If you think about it for a second, the average teenage dude has seen more titties than Genghis Khan.
Oh yeah.
Right? You've seen more titties than Julius Caesar. That is insane. The male brain ain't meant for that. I'm certain that your body knows the difference between you having sex with, like, real sex with a woman versus you jerking it off. Your body I think that's why guys instinctually kind of have like a shame or a guilt response when they fap. And I think that's your body telling you, like, you didn't earn that beautiful woman you're looking at on the screen. Your body kind of knows that you didn't earn her.
What are the reasons why guys can't get it up in the bedroom?
It's interesting, we mentioned this really briefly before we went live. I thought your audience would skew more towards like the younger guys who probably wouldn't have a problem with this. It turns out, no, there are a lot of, even some of the younger guys having this issue. There's a couple of factors to take into consideration. One is generally like habitual porn use, like excessive porn use, because that really screws with the way your brain interprets seeing a naked woman, right? If you overstimulate yourself with excessive pornography, like just one average girl who's not photoshopped. She hasn't got a giant fake titty. She ain't got lip fillers. She ain't got a big BBL. Like she's just a she's a woman. She's a real woman. Is not going to be anywhere near as visually stimulating as this perfectly photoshopped and perfectly lit up woman with the perfect camera angles, perfect makeup, and like a whole bunch of other shit. That's not going to be anywhere near as visually stimulating for the guy. And so he conditions his body to respond a certain way. And he conditions his body to he's setting his body up for failure more than anything else. So that's one aspect to why guys can really struggle with erectile dysfunction if they have an excessive porn problem. The second part of erectile dysfunction is the physical side of things, right? And erectile dysfunction is this interesting one where it's actually an early warning sign to a whole bunch of health conditions. So for example, things like blood pressure problems, obesity, diabetes. Like some prescription medications can cause this. Like there's a whole host of things. Like if you have ED or any kind of erection problems, or even like not a 10 out of 10 erection. Like it's like a semi. You can't quite get it to like full mast, right? For some reason, a half chub, right? These are all like early warning signs that there's some underlying health problem, right? And these there's three things that tend to cause this. One, it's a lack of nitric oxide production. So you're lacking certain amino acids, or you're lacking nitrates in your diet, which are required to cause nitric oxide in the first place. So nitric oxide is the thing that makes people think about getting a pump at the gym, right? That's caused by nitric oxide. Also what causes the pump downstairs is literally what causes your blood vessels to relax and dilate and expand and fill blood. That's what nitric oxide does. So if your body ain't producing that as well as it can, you can't possibly get a 10 out of 10 boner.